What's that? Unidentified object on the left flank! Intercept and destroy!
Prepare for hand-to-hand combat, Joes!
Holy, what is that?
Cobra attack! Well, now things are going to get interesting. That's Sergeant Slaughter. He must have picked up Dial Tone's message.
Wow! Holy mackerel! Come on, you guys! I could use a little help!
Looks like we've got ourselves a second front. Let's take him apart! Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe, and what do you know? WWE Ultimate Edition, Sergeant Slaughter, up next on T's Multiverse. Let's get to it. At ease, soldier. Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and I got another exciting one for you today. We've been getting a lot of exciting things through the pipeline at T's Multiverse. We got that Scareglow San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that I couldn't be more happy for. Really excited for that one. And now we got this Sergeant Slaughter, man. Both items, first ever San Diego Comic-Con item. So really exciting for what's been coming through the pipeline here at T's Multiverse, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. But man, Sergeant Slaughter, huge fan of this guy. We go way, way, way back in the day, man. As a kid, man, love this guy. But here is the WWE Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter figure. Folks, I'm not a big wrestling collector. I can count on one hand how many wrestling figures I have. I have a Dusty Rhodes, and I have a Andre the Giant. I'm hoping I can get that Hulk Hogan. I don't know what's going on with my Amazon pre-order, and then I know I got that Ric Flair, which I love. He's coming from Big Bad, but that's about it. I'm good on those, man. And I really had to go after this guy because I was such a huge fan of the Sarge from back in the day as a kid. I watched wrestling a lot as a kid, back in the day when you had that Hulk Hogan era with Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, and all those guys. And then you had the Sarge doing his thing back in the day. But I became a bigger fan of Sergeant Slaughter when he joined the Joes. When he joined G.I. Joe, that was it, man. It was a wrap for me, man. When he came onto the scene in his first debut episode, and he took on all those Cobra Bat soldiers by himself, it was a wrap for me, man. I was hooked on Sergeant Slaughter. He took the world by storm. It was just good times, and I just had to have his figure back in the day, man. I remember, you had to do the whole mail-in order for him. That was one of the ways you can get him. I know there was another version of him that you could get in the store. So back in the day, in order to get Sergeant Slaughter through the mail-in orders, I had to collect these 5 proofs of purchases. And I also had to come up with $1 whole as a kid, which was big time back in the day for me. So that's how I was able to get Sergeant Slaughter through the mail-in order. And I was just so proud, so happy that it finally got that guy through the mail as a kid. I was just on cloud 9. This is the exact same outfit that he wore for that mail-in figure. The only thing that I noticed going to be a little different is that he had G.I. Joe on the side of his pants. And this purchase is more so for the G.I. Joe classified side of things. I'm hoping that he maybe will scale with those guys. We'll look at that as we get into our comparison segment. But man, I couldn't be still more happy. Even if he doesn't scale, I will still make it work. He can go up with the little wrestling figures I have, or I'll still make it work with the G.I. Joe classified. Who knows? Who cares? I'm just happy to have this guy. Again, this box art, man, is so classic, very simplistic, but I love the blue box art. I love the wording. I love it, man. It's just so retro, so simple, yet effective. And it does everything it needs to do. So we're going to take a closer look at this box art right now. This is the out-of-box packaging for this WWE Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter figure. Much like the Scareglow, we have an out-of-box packaging here, and then we have the main event inside. So we're gonna take a quick look over at this, and then we're going to get to the main event. All right, so here we're treated to this wonderful image of the Sarge here. Looks so cool, looks so retro here. Love it, love how he looks here. I love blue and red are my favorite colors, so this all works for me here. And then you have here WWE Ultimate Edition, and then you have Mattel, and then here on the side you have an awesome image of the Sarge. sweet, man. I love that. Then you have this classic WWE, man. Just every time I see this, I just think about Saturday nights, how they had the main event with Hulk Hogan and all those guys. Man, every time I see this logo, it just takes me back to that. And then we have here WWE Ultimate Edition. And then we have here, and that's in order, from the Sarge. Again. And that is it. So, now that we've taken a look at this thing here, we're going to crack this thing open because I'm ready to get to it. You ready to get to it? I'm ready to get to it. Let's go. All right. So, here we go. All right. There's a reason why I don't do this on air. Oh, it's pretty easy. All right. All right. Oh, I love this. It's just like those old LGN figures, man, from back in the day. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Now, I do understand that there's a Chase variant of this package. So I know a lot of people are looking for the Chase variant. I think it comes in black or whatnot. I don't care, man. I just wanted a Sergeant Slaughter, so it doesn't matter to me which version I get of the packaging, as long as it has Sergeant Slaughter in it, man. He looks so cool. Look at that, folks. I am so happy with this. Mattel is just knocking it out of the park with their items, man, that they're producing. You know, they're doing a great job with that Masterverse line, the He-Man Origins, and they did an excellent job. I love that Scareglow. And then here we have this right here, man. This is awesome. I mean, already, just love this. Shout out to Mattel Creations for doing such an excellent job. All this just looks retro. It's just so simple, but it's just so good. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm old school, y'all, so I like that type of stuff. All right, so I'm going to take a close look at this audience here. It's saying I'm a maggot, ATEN-HUT. All right. The Sarge. He's big, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to scale with my Joes, man. All right, I'm going to take him out of here. I'm going to put him to the side for a quick minute, and we're just going to examine the rest of this box here. So we have this here on the other side, and that's in order. And you got some other fans cheering. You got everybody just having a good time. That's what I'm talking about. USA, USA. We got Sarge in his full form here. Looks so awesome. Bring him close to the camera. So you have here WWE Sergeant Slaughter. Then you have here WWE Ultimate Edition. Accessories included inside. I understand there's like a variety of accessories, man, that he comes with that I look forward to diving into as well. So we got a lot that we're going to dive into with this figure. Very excited for this one, folks. Okay, so we got here some information on the back here. Again, another throwback from back in the day. You had the little cutout bio that the old G.I. Joe figures used to have. I like that. Got Sergeant Slaughter. Got a little bio information here. Then you have an image here. What does it say? Twist them, turn them, battle them, the ultimate collection. And then you treated this image of all of these other wrestlers. WWE. I got Ric Flair back there saying, woo! I love that. That old school, The Rock back there. I do know The Rock. And got Macho Man. I know Macho Man, Randy Savage. So I know a little bit about the wrestlers. I mean, even though I don't collect all of them, I'm up on some on a lot of those wrestlers from back in the day. Wrestlers. All right, so yeah, man, this looks so cool. Awesome, so awesome. So I'm gonna bring it back here, and then we have a little accessories rundown here. So Accessories included: entrenched jacket, hat, sunglasses, whistle, riding crop, swappable head, swappable hands. All right. Cool. Turn it back around. Got Sarge. All right. So let's open this guy up. I don't know if I'm gonna need anything or what. Oh, cool. This slides out pretty easy. Oh, I like that. That is awesome. What is this? Okay, so there's nothing here. It's just nothing inside here, but this is cool. And then it just stands pretty easy. Then flip this up. And then we have the Sarge here. And then I gather that the accessory is coming here. So we're gonna check that out. I'm doing my best not to tear this box open, but I don't know, folks. Okay, here we go. Mission accomplished. I didn't tear the box open. All right, so here we have all this. Oh, this looks so funny. Here's a little piece of hair right here. I remember seeing images of this, and I just always thought that was the funniest thing, man. I don't know. Did he ever take off his hat in the G.I. Joe cartoon? I'm not sure. But yeah, this looks so funny. But let's take a look at his accessories. I'm gonna get him out the box, folks, and I'm gonna set him up, and then we're gonna look at everything. Okay? At ease, soldiers. All right, y'all. So I got the Sarge here out of the package, along with all of his wonderful accessories here. Very impressed with everything that he comes with. We're gonna dive more into that right now. But yeah, man, this guy already is a favorite of mine, a favorite collector's item, one of my top ever already. And I haven't even looked closely at him. Just the little bit of time I've had with him, man, I'm so happy with this guy. You know, he sold out in minutes during the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, event. And man, I'm so happy to have snagged this guy as an adult collector. To have an actual Sergeant Slaughter like this is a treasure. So we're gonna dive into his accessories here. This is his, I guess, riding crop, which looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna be using him with this thing, I mean, I know he utilized this during his wrestling stint. He walk around with this thing or whatnot. It works, but I don't know. I like him without this thing, but it's cool. A neat addition. You gotta have this if you're gonna have a Sergeant Slaughter figure. So, definitely works. All right, folks, the next accessory I want to dive into is this head sculpt. This head sculpt is one that just tickles me to death, man. He has the little balding here with the little comb over. And then he has the little hairpiece here that's just hanging on for dear life. I don't know why he just cut it all off. Just go bald. I call it come on home. Just come on home. Just cut it all off. But I love this head sculpt. Looks like he's either had some bad food and he's in need of some Pepto-Bismol, or he's just been scared out of his mind. But it's classic Sergeant Slaughter, man. This is the expression for the Sarge. This is the one I'll be utilizing for the figure. I love it. And actually, let's test it out now. Let's just swap this thing out right now. All right, so we're going to, and here we go again. There it is, a little comb over. Here it is. And another thing, folks, I love this. Now he has these glasses here that can be removed as well. So it's just not glued on. So this is another neat accessory to the Sarge. This camera is focusing. So you can remove the shades here, which is awesome, man. Another neat addition to this figure. And then I'm gonna pull this off here, which comes off pretty easy. And then we're gonna give him his more animated head sculpt. There it is. The Sarge in full effect. I love it. Look at this here. Even without the hat, I like this. It's just so cool. I don't know, it just tickles me to death. It's just me. All right, so I'm gonna stick these glasses on him. Oh boy. You gotta love it. If I can stick these glasses on, man. There it is. And I'm going to stick his hat. Look at him. I like that. He's barking orders. Okay. All right, so let's look at everything else he comes with. We're going to see if he stand. Okay. The Sarge does come with 3 sets of swappable hands. So here is one set. Okay. And here is the other. Gives you a lot of versatility with these various options. And then you have the little pointing fingers, which I'll be utilizing. I'll be utilizing one of these pointing fingers for the Sarge. Actually, let's do that right now. So we're going to mimic the little poster here by swapping out this one. Look at that. I love it. Fantastic. I want you. All right. So let's see what else we got here with Stars. See if I can get them stand. Don't fall, Stars. There we go. Stay up. All right. And then lastly, we have another cool addition, which is the jacket, man. He comes with a jacket that he could put on. So that is awesome. What a neat addition to the Sarge. This is an excellent set, folks. I mean, I love this set. Hands down, one of my all-time favorite collector's items already, for sure. So, dare I attempt to put this on? Or will this take forever to get on him? I don't know. We'll see. So far, so good, folks. All right. So far, so good. All right, man. Look at that. I'm going to keep the collars up so he can be cool, man. Cool. Throw his collars up. All right, get the shades back on. Don't take this whistle out. Mattel Creations, they went all out on this figure, man. This is awesome. Wow. They really went all out. Okay, so stick the hat. So you got the jacket on. And hat. Got the jacket, the hat. I got him pointing. I want you. And you know, tell you what, we're gonna stick this riding crop in his hand because it fits with all of this. So we're gonna give him. We're gonna swap out one of these hands here. Truly adds to the overall effect of the figure by giving him this item. Oh, now how is he supposed to hold this thing? Oh, hold on. I guess, you know what? Okay, here we go. There we go. This thing's a little bent. I'll straighten it out a little bit. But there we go. In its full gear. I want you. I've said that like 9,000 times. I know y'all. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome accessories. Really impressed. Very thoroughly happy with this figure, folks. So let's get on to the next segment. At ease. All right, now that we've looked at all the accessories, let's take a closer look at the Sarge here. Very impressed with this figure, folks. I mean, he's just so cool. All right, so one of the many things that I love about this figure is, you know, all the working accessories that he has. This right here, I mean, this hat is one of the examples. They could have easily have glued this on, but they didn't. They allowed you to be able to remove it, which is really cool. They did the same with the shades as well. That's another neat feature. And then here you have the dog tag. You can remove that as well. I don't know why you would, but hey, if you want to, you have that flexibility. You know, he just gives you so much flexibility with this figure, so many accessories that he comes with, you know, and you have here the designs throughout, very simple yet effective. They really pop out to you. I love the colors again, really classic, really throwback here with the green, the black, red, white, and blue. You know, the designs here in the muscles, pretty solid here. Love the designs here down the side of his leg. Definitely reminds me of that G.I. Joe Sergeant Slaughter that I got back in the day as a kid. Definitely takes me back to that. It's just missing the G.I. Joe verbiage here on the side. Here you have the boots area, the designs, the detail. They definitely went all out here in the boot area. It's just a really solid figure overall. Just fun. That's just the best way for me to describe this figure. Just fun figure to have overall, and I love it. And I couldn't be more happy to finally have gotten this guy. You know, he's sold out in minutes. So extremely pleased with this figure. Yo, Joe. All right, up next, we're going to take a look at Sergeant Slaughter's articulation here. Man, I'm so impressed with this figure. Look at this head sculpt. Love it. Ah. All right, I'll stop. All right, so we're going to take a look at his head sculpt. Not his head sculpt, but his head articulation here, first and foremost. And it goes side to side here. No problem at all. It can go around. No issues. And it can look up. No problem. Looks down. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at his arm articulation here. Here, and it goes all the way around with no problem. I love this little area here. He gets a little added articulation. And then he does have bicep swivel. And he does have double jointed elbows for added articulation here. Very impressive. And then here in the wrist area, he does have wrist articulation. Goes all the way around, no problem at all. And then we're going to take a look at his waist swivel, as well as his ab crunch. See what is his upper torso area. It's a little tight. Can't do much up here at all. However, he does have really good waist swivel. I mean, no problem at all. Very fluid. And then his ab crunch, go about down that far. Let's try one more time. There you go. So, and then we're going to take a look at his leg area. There's a little thigh swivel here. And then here, he has this upper thigh area that has a little swivel to it as well, if you see, which is really cool. In this area here. And then he has double jointed knees. Try that again. Which goes all the way back like this. Really cool. Let's take a look at his ankle articulation here. Oh, he does have toe articulation as well. So he has ankles. Take a look at his ankles. So ankles. doesn't go anywhere, but he does have toe articulation, so this doesn't move at all. So this just stays in place unless it's just really tight, but there's really no ankle articulation. Though there's limited ankle articulation here at the figure, he does have boot swivel, which is cool. That's a neat addition to this figure as well. So he does have boot swivel to help with his articulation. And then again, he has this toe articulation as well. So that's pretty solid. He stands really well. I mean, he stands pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. He has this upper thigh rotation here, which is good. So very impressed with the articulation here with this figure, man, and works really well in my book. Articulation is a check for this Joe. On to the next. All right, folks, it's comparison time. And standing next to the Sarge is the man, the myth, the legend, Andre the Giant. What a combination. I just love this. So one of my few wrestling figures to place with the Sarge is the Giant, Andre the Giant. All right. And my last wrestling figure in my collection is old Polka Dot Man, old school Dusty Rhodes. Man, I just love Dusty Rhodes. Man, what was his nickname? The American Dream. You just gotta love it. So Dusty Rhodes and Sergeant Slaughter. Wow, here it is right here, folks. Been looking forward to pairing these three together, and they look so great together. Three of the toughest Joes that you will ever find. So I have with the Sarge my G.I. Joe Classified classic roadblock figure. If you have not checked out my review, be sure to do that. Also, I have with them my custom painted gun-ho figure. The three of the best of the best, three of the toughest that you ever find. They'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. I'll take them against any Cobra unit, anytime, any day, anywhere. Beware Cobra. And I have the Sarge paired next to the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Scareglow figure from Mattel. Two of the best here, side by side. One for good, one for evil. Who will win? We may see. Who knows? Very pleased, very happy with both of these figures. Phenomenal effort from Mattel Creations. Awesome. Wow. just wow, folks. I mean, congratulations to Mattel for providing us, the fans, such a phenomenal figure. All the accessories, all of the interchangeable items that really bring this character to life that much more. It really impressed me throughout, and I couldn't be more happy to have this guy. What a wonderful time that we live in, man. You know, this takes me back to, you know, getting this guy in the mail as a kid and all the joy that it brought me. Though this figure looks way different than the one I got. I mean, these figures have evolved so much since then, and to see the scaling and the articulation grow to where they have now is just mind-blowing. And I just couldn't be more happy to have this guy, you know, and impressed overall with everything that I've gotten with him. And he's so versatile. You know, you can utilize him with your wrestling figures, or you can utilize him with your G.I. Joe Classifieds. You know, I'm going to utilize him more with my G.I. Joe Classifieds. He scales pretty well with them. I'm very happy about that. So much you can do with this guy. So many accessories. He's just plain fun. Just a fun figure to have. Thank you, Mattel. Congratulations on yet another win for the team. Well, here comes the main event. It looks like Scareglow is calling out Sergeant Slaughter to a one-on-one match. Not sure how smart that is on Scareglow's end, but who knows? We'll see who wins. But what I do know is this. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the review. Huge thanks to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Subscribe now. Smash that bell notification while you're at it. Also, hit that like button. And if you did all that, I really appreciate it. Also, share your comments below. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And remember, knowing is half the battle. Till next time, folks. Bye for now.